Hello everyone, how you doing? Super. If you're new here to my channel, you're very welcome. My name is Apple and I'm really excited that you're here today. You don't have to make it your last. If you click on the subscribe button, there'll always be something here that will bless you every Wednesday. I promise you that. And if you've been with me on this journey, thank you so much. I do not take it for granted. Right, let's get into it. So last year, 2021, I did an interview with Pastor Sally. I mean, if you remember that video, I just show you a little clip there. So now somebody might be watching you, like you've said these very brilliant words and you must be taking notes, but I don't know how to go about it. So I just go random words. I have 10 words on my list and I just choose one. Or yeah. Or how do I go about like getting a word for my life? For
Pick it out of a hat, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Like just close my eyes and I just pick up something. Is that it? Is that how you get a word or what you do? Remember now? Right, so if you've not watched it, please go and watch it, because that's what we want to talk about today. We want to talk about basically today's video. I just want to encourage you to get a word for your life for 2022. So that's why it's very important if you watch the video. I'm going to put at the end of this video. I'll put it in the description, but I'll put it everywhere so you don't miss it. Because she explained to us how to get a word for your life, why we need to get a word for your life. It was a very insightful interview. Please go watch it. So last year, 2021, I had a word for my life and it was impact. Yeah, I shared it in that video as well. And if I'm being honest, that word really guided me throughout 2021. Now, usually in church, you do things like vision board. I was never really interested because I just felt it was too much hassle getting pictures, sticking and all of that. So I never really bought into the idea of vision board, if I'm being honest. But when last year, 2021, my pastors talked about getting a word for your life, I really liked the idea, because words are powerful, and it's just like the rudder of a ship is very small, but it stirs the course of that ship. So the same thing the words will say, So I bought into that idea. I prayed about it, and I had that word, and honestly, that's what in summary gave birth to this YouTube channel and making an impact for God, So this year, when something is right, when you've like this, you've reaped the benefit of something. So at the end of last year, I was like, God, I need to do this again, 2022. How am I going to get a word for my life? So I was really communing with God, like, I need to get this, I need to do this all over again. So on the 26th of December, I read the Bible verse. I was reading Exodus, and then Exodus 20 verse 29 to 30 really struck me. Do you know something just jumps out of the Bible and you're like, oh, okay, so I highlighted it, but like, okay, God, what are you saying here? The first thing I got from it was really to trust God, because we're talking about where God was talking to the children of the Israelites that he's not going to give them the land in a single year. It's going to drive little by little. I shared it before when I did the last video, the things that God requires from us in this year. And so I was like, so the first thing that came to mind, okay, I'm going to trust you, Lord. Is that the word you want me for this year? Trust. But trust wasn't the word, like, so throughout the day, night, I just kept pondering on these two verses, But because I was really wanting to get a word for my life, I kept praying about it. And there's a pastor I follow back home. She's called Pastor Mildred Okonkwo. Towards the end of the year, she was doing like teaching us what 2022 is going to be. It's not business as usual. We have to also that for God and things like that. So the more I was listening to that message and other devotion I was reading, it began to make sense. And then it dawned on me. And eventually I found my word for 2020. No, I find it. Yeah, God gave me the word for 2022. The word God gave me for this year is grow. I'm going to tell you what I wrote there. So it took me back, instead of just those two verses, it then took me back to the whole of 23 verse 20 to 30. And then I'm going step by step. It was like building me up. And then I got to the part like, yes, this is it, yeah. And so I wrote it there, grow. So as I grow, God will keep unlocking my potentials. He'll keep releasing his blessings. I'll keep covering new grants. I'll keep doing exploits, but God's going to require me to grow. Yeah. So that's my word for this year, grow. Let me just share a quick testimony as well. Towards the end of last year in December, a friend of mine, she messaged me and she's like, please, can you advise me how to get a word for how someone gets the word for their life for the year, because she's watched the video I did with Pastor Sally. And so I'm like, oh, I was really excited. That's okay, that's fine. So I cropped the part of the video where Pastor Sally was explaining how to get a word for your life. Like, just watch this first, and then I'll call you and then we'll talk about it. So I called her and we talked about it. I encouraged her, advised her how to go about it. She prayed. And then, you know what? On the 11th of this month, she messages me. First time I wake up to that morning, that Tuesday morning, my goodness, like, this is the word for my life. Guess what the word for her life was? It was growth. And I was like, yeah, shout to tell about God. Guess what? You know, she shared me the Bible verse as well, where God has led her to. I was really excited. So if you didn't take it last year to get a word for your life, please, I encourage you this year, please get a word for your life. It helps you throughout the year. It makes you focus. It takes away distractions. Because you've got a goal, you've got a target, there's something directing your life. So you're really all into that, yeah? So I really encourage you, if you didn't do it last year, do it now. You can start now. Start now. Funny, that's the word for the year for my church. Start now. It's never too late. Start now. Yeah, so if you know you had a word for your life last year, please share in the comment section the testimonies you had from that word. And if you're planning to get a word for your life this year, just put it there as well. I mean, sometimes we could all pray together. Just put in the comment section what you think about getting, really, what do you think about getting a word for your life? Okay, right. So that's all I want to talk about today, really, to just encourage you that get a word for your life in 2022. And as well, watch the interview, Pastor Sal. Even if you watched it before, watch it again. You're going to get new insights. You're going to get a new encouragement for the year. It will bless you. I'll put at the end of this video. I'll put it in the description box. I'll put it up there throughout the video, just so you can not miss it. Okay, if you know this video has blessed you, just give it a thumbs up, share it to someone else that you think is going to bless as well. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, this is the time to do so. It's 2022. Right, subscribe, click on the notification bell. Like I always say, there will be something here that will bless you every Wednesday. And that is it from me today. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.